well, as I told the guys in the locker room, it wasn't perfect, but son of a guns, a win is a win. And in college football, wins are hard to come by. And let's give credit where it should be to Charleston Southern. That's a really good football team, tremendous athleticism. I thought they played really physical. It was a test for our guys, for the 2016 team. I think our poise showed there, and I thought we did a great job in the overtime. But I couldn't be happier in the fact that we were able to get a W. We talked in there. There was a bad feeling we had last year at this time, sitting in Montana. And we talked about it 2 weeks ago, and we talked about it just now. Don't ever underestimate a win is a win, and we're going to take it. Now, that being said, we know we have to do a lot better job coaching and a lot better job playing. I'll take questions.
What's the toughest thing you think they were presenting to you on offense? Or your guys' offense, their defense? They seem to kind of have a lot of answers.
Blitz the dog out of us. And they did a great job of what we would say cutting our pullers, cutting our cutters. We would pull out and they'd chop them all down and create a pile. And they had really good athleticism, and they did a great job game planning our offense.
Your evaluation recent tonight?
I want to go back and look. He made some really good plays. He probably had some throws that he doesn't like, but let's let the film play that out first. We'll talk Monday on that.
Down, how do you feel Clay did having to step in?
Boy, I thought Matt did a great job, and I was really happy for Matt. Matt's been in the program 4 years, and Matt knows our defense inside and out, and he had to step up in a big-time situation. And we missed Nick last week for probably 3 or 4 practices, and Matt was with the ones every snap, so he had plenty of repetition on how to defend this offense, and I was really pleased with Matt.
What is DeLuca's injury and what's the prognosis?
I understand it's a shoulder injury. Going to reevaluate it tomorrow, so I'll probably know more on Monday.
Coach, Jalen Wimbush's first career start comes up with a play to win the game. Describe his play tonight.
Probably inconsistent, something that Jalen would probably tell you the same thing. We had a couple of pass interferences that we can't have, and I think some of that was his technique, and some of it's probably the fact that he's a first-time starter. And I thought that receiver did a really nice job, but he needs to improve just like a lot of other guys probably do.
Chris, early on, special teams, snaps, holds, something was going on.
Yeah, I think Fish just had a bad snap on the first field goal because I was watching it, and I thought Cole did a great job trying to get it down, and we didn't execute. But the field goal was huge right before half. And as you guys can tell, Cam does have a stronger leg this year, and we stretched him. What was it, 52 or 53? Or maybe it was only – I can't even see anymore. 52 yards. That was, that's a heck of a kick. Get us on the board.
Coach, you think about kicking it again at that 4th and 5 instead of going for it?
No, we talked, and I talked to Cam. I thought it was just slightly out of his range, and Tim thought he had a good play dialed up. And I'll look at it on film. Coach P will. He was hoping he'd have gone to the other side, to where the tight ends were.
What do you think of your O-line?
We'll look at it on film, but I think their defensive line was really good. I think they were really active. They're in 4 or 5 different fronts, and they're blitzing all the time. And Tanner Volson did a great job in his first game. I think he'll get a lot better. We made mistakes that you typically make in a first game. We have some penalties that just killed our drives. And then we have the turnover that if we don't have that turnover, they don't score the first half. And you can't do that against a really good football team, home or away, and we did that in the first half.
What do you think about King Frazier's overall game? Obviously the touchdown at the end, but even before that had a pretty good game going.
Yeah, I thought he did a nice job. I thought our backs ran well. There just wasn't a lot of room in there. And we can say that the offensive line wasn't getting a push, or we can say their defensive line did a great job of controlling our offensive line. We'll let the film play it out and see what it looks like.